Hi guys! Welcome back to my YouTube channel and my topic for today is Business Compliance 101, the basics every business owner should know. Here in the Philippines, running a business is an exciting venture. However, making sure that our operations are compliant with government regulations is very crucial. Business compliance not only protects us from penalties but also establishes credibility with our partners, clients, suppliers, including our employees. So today, I'm going to be sharing 6 essential tips every business owner must know to stay compliant in 2025. Number one is business registration, the foundations of compliance. Saan-saan ba talaga natin dapat i-registered or saang government agencies natin dapat i-registered yung ating business para tayo ay masabing legally registered or legally registered yung business natin. First, kung ikaw po ay sole proprietorship, sa DTI lang po siya or sa Department of Trade and Industry or Securities and Exchange Commission naman po or SEC kung partnership, OPC or corporation. And next is yung BIR registration. So, dapat masecure natin yung Certificate of Registration or CUR at magkaroon tayo ng mga official receipts or invoices printed. And next is local government unit or LGU. Dito natin i-register yung mayor's permit, magkaroon tayo ng mayor's permit and also barangay clearance. Last is yung government mandatories. Isa po ito sa mga requirements din or para masabing talagang legal yung business natin. Itong mga nabanggit ko po, ito talaga yung parang nagmi-make sure na yung business natin is nag-ooperates legally and can access government services programs. And also, it will secure our reputation as a business owner. So for our number two is tax filing and compliances. So dito na yung obligations. Again, just a reminder, before you register your business, know your obligation. Once na-registered na tayo, meron na po tayong obligations, especially sa BIR, is yung regular filings and payment. We have to file and pay taxes on time, including value-added tax, percentage tax, income tax, and withholding tax. Use the updated EBIR forms or EFPS for online submissions. Second naman is yung reportorial submissions. Make sure na lahat po ng mga reports natin are completed and received by the BIR. Ask your accountant para po mas clear ito, or if you don't have an accountant yet or bookkeeper, you can message our page or you can choose IEN and we will do the job for you, because IEN again is a one-stop consultancy firm that helps businesses from formations to operations. Next naman po sa tax filing is yung bookkeeping. Maintain organized records of transactions and keep them for at least 10 years as required by law. And last po is compliance and updated revenue regulations. Dito po, dapat every taxpayer must comply and abide the new regulations issued by the Bureau of or BIR every now and then. So, dapat talagang updated tayo. So, you can check out naman po sa website ng BIR kung ano yung mga new regulations. Lagi po na silang updated. So, just visit na lang po yung website nila. Number 3, employee and employer mandatory contributions. So, bakit importante po itong employee-employer mandatory regulations? Mayroon po kasi tayong empleyado or mayroon na tayong mga staff. Talagang kasama po sa obligations natin na magkakaroon po tayo ng mandatory contribution sa SSS, PhilHealth, and Pag-ibig. So, para po mas ma-enjoy natin or ng mga empleyado natin yung mga benefits na binibigay ng mga government agencies na to. Like sa SSS po, they provides retirement, disability, or other benefits na pinaprovide nila sa mga empleyado. For PhilHealth naman po, we have access to healthcare benefits. Meron pong benefits si PhilHealth na pwede nating i-avail once na nagko-comply tayo dito. Sa Pag-ibig naman, it helps our employees with savings, pwede tayong mag-loans, and other financial assistance. Kasi po, failure to remit contribution can result compromise. Minsan may mga interest pa po yan. So, bukod sa compromise penalties, may interest pa. And it will affect our employer's name. Believe me po, been there, done that. For number 4, stay updated po sa mga labor laws. So, ito yung sa DOLE. Understanding and adhering labor laws is essential both employees and employer or business and employees. Halimbawa, aware tayo dun sa mga minimum wages, talagang sumusunod po tayo, and kailangan ma-check din natin yung mga regional rates kasi katulad sa amin, meron kaming employees sa Davao, sa Bicol, so iba po kasi yung rate ng Manila sa ibang region or sa provinces. I think ito, yung proper contracts and agreements with our employees. So, dapat, kasi para to set an expectation both side na din. And of course, yung compliance with holiday pay, overtime, leave entitlements. Kailangan aware tayo kung ilan ba yung overtime, rate ng overtime pag Sunday, pag holiday, and also, halimbawa, yung mga leaves nila, dapat meron talaga tayong binibigay na kasama yun po yun sa mga benefits. So, it's very important na aware tayo dito. We also guide our clients about this compliances. So, if you want to know more, you can ask us or you can message us again, IEN. You can visit our website, www.ien-goc.com. Yung Dolly po, nagpo-provide sila ng updates and guidelines. Stay informed to avoid violations. Number 5 is renewal of permits and licenses. Guys, compliance doesn't end with registration. Ito, marami sa mga nagbe-business, hindi talaga sila aware na meron talagang renewal yung permits. Annual renewals are necessary to keep your business operating legally. Renew your mayor's permit every January. Ang deadline yan is January 20. Usually, nagkakaroon naman ng extension, pero para lang inform talaga tayo about deadlines is January 20. Second is file and pay your annual tax return every April 15. So, you ask your accountant, your bookkeeper, para dun po sa mga existing business na ito sa requirements or obligations natin para talagang maging compliant tayo sa government. Lastly is yung submit general information sheet and audited financial statement to SEC. Para po ito sa mga corporation. And doon po naman sa mga sole proprietorship, obliged pa rin tayo na mag-submit ng AFS. Depende po yun sa sales natin or kung talagang gusto natin mag-submit. Again, ask your accountant or if meron po kayong questions, you can message IEN and we will help you po para mas maintindihan nyo kung ano yung process nito. And number 6, be ready for audits. The BIR and other regulatory bodies can conduct audit to ensure compliance. Para mas maiwasan po natin yung stress. Number 1, dapat ma-make sure natin keeping your records updated and accurate. 2 is filing reports and paying on time. Sobrang importante po ito para maiwasan natin yung penalties. Para pag halimbawa may nag-audit sa atin or may nag-check sa atin na BIR or other government agencies, updated tayo at wala tayong mga penalties. Last is po yung responding promptly to notice and inquiries. So, let's say kung meron tayong mga letters na receive from government agencies like si BIR or halimbawa kay SSS, dapat kung sinabi doon na mag-update tayo within 3 or sagutin natin yung letter within 3 days, dapat sagutin natin yon within that period lang po. Para maiwasan again yung mas lumala yung situation. Kasi minsan, ang nagiging na po niyan is, kung hindi natin nasasagot, baka magkaroon pa tayo ng final demand, pwede tayo pong makasuhan. So, make sure po na nagagawa natin ng mas maayos o nasasagot natin ng maayos yung mga letter na nire-receive natin. Bakit nga ba importante yung compliance? Well, yung compliance kasi hindi lang naman to tungkol sa para maiwasan yung mga penalties eh. Tungkol po ito doon sa yung building credibility. That's number 1, building credibility. Because clients and investors prefer businesses that operate with transparency. And yung sustainability, I think nababanggit ko to sa mga previous vlogs ko. Sustainability, compliance ensures long-term business viability. And last is yung peace of mind. Pag alam mong tama yung ginagawa mo, meron kang peace of mind. Hindi ka matatakot na kahit i-check ka, talagang alam mo na compliant ka eh. So, hindi less isipin sa part ng business owner, makakatulog ka ng mahimbing, ika nga. But of course, navigating the landscape of compliance here in the Philippines can be very challenging. But it's a vital aspect of running a successful business. By staying informed and proactive, you're not only protecting your business, but also set the stage for growth and success. Need help for compliance? Contact us today and let our team guide you through every step of the process. Visit our website for more resources and tips compliance. And don't forget to subscribe for more insightful vlogs and topics. And there you have it, guys. Thank you so much again for watching. And please don't forget to subscribe our channel and my channel, Joanne Bongay, or Life and Business with Joanne, or and IEN Business Consultancy for more topics, or if you want this video, please share po, or kung meron po kayong mga gusto naming sagutin na katanungan, I can make another video para sagutin po yun, or kung meron po kayong mga inquiries, just message our page or visit our website www.ien-goc.com, and we will help you and we will do the job for you. Because IEN is a one-stop consultancy firm that helps businesses from formation to operations. When you choose IEN, you will experience convenience. Bye!